Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Carthage. Before we do anything today, I want to show you guys a glitch that I noticed, and I spent some time thinking about this even before I started recording. I didn't find an explanation for what you're going to see, so let's let's do it. Look on our happiness or unhappiness. We are at -1, and you can even look on all the numbers like 32 from poverty, stuff like that. And then on the happiness numbers, I even wrote the numbers down, at least for the unhappiness, to compare and look at what happens when I open a city screen. And this is not just like a glitch that the game would still consider as being on one unhappiness and showing different number. All the other yields changed accordingly, so now we are on 6 happiness. This is not just graphics. Excuse me. And when we check the numbers, they are identical. I have the numbers here, I wrote them down, like 32, 8, 4, 22, 13. It's still the same. What the hell? Like, what changed? So yeah, I spent some time thinking about this before I started recording when I noticed this glitch. I have no idea what happened, so guys, if you notice what happened, please let me know. I'm not gonna complain because this helped us, but yeah, as I said, I would like to know what happened and why this happened. I mean, I didn't do anything that could affect the game. I just opened a different screen. But it's definitely interesting. I've never seen this before. But let's just leave this and focus on some other things. I would like to answer some comments before we start playing, so let's do that quickly, that we don't waste too much time. First of all, Warsaw. I made a mistake here that I realized after I stopped or I finished the previous episode, and this also showed up in comments. I shouldn't have built the courthouse here first, because we didn't have any buildings. So now actually the unhappiness that we are getting from the occupied city was lower than it's now, because we are getting like the maximum unhappiness from everything, since we are missing even the basic buildings. So what I should have done, I should have built the basic buildings first and then build the courthouse. Like that, I would have avoided some unhappiness. It is not like a huge deal that the difference would be, I don't know, 15 happiness, but still, it's maybe like 3-4 unhappiness difference, and in our situation, every bit matters. So yeah, this was definitely a mistake, and next time before I do something like this, I should probably think what the exact effect will be, and how to do things in the right order. That's one thing. And another thing, that's about the Reformation belief. Why I want to take Jesuit education over Crusader spirit? Well, it's pretty simple. If the situation on the map was defeat China, win the game, I would take Crusader Spirit, because that extra strength to our units would help against China. Like, the short-term effect of Crusader Spirit would be better than Jesuit education. But the situation is different. Even if I defeat China, we are still facing cities like, I don't know, Morocco, Ethiopia, who can keep up with China tech-wise. I mean, they are 1 or 2 techs behind. So they are doing really well, and the longer they stay on the map, the stronger they will be, the easier everything will be for them. In the way Vox Populi works, the later you are in the game, the faster the AIs can develop. So this will just be worse, and Jesuit education will help me a lot more in the long run. We'll get more science. I'm not sure that we will be able to like get ahead, but we'll at least be able to keep up, which in this situation is something that I'm really looking for. I can't expect to like overtake the AIs at this point. So that's one thing, and well, with our religion and how everything goes in this game, we may even save up faith to buy some buildings, which would be amazing. It would really help us like to speed things up, but we'll see about that. We also have to invest a lot of faith into the Chinese cities that we'll have to flip once we conquer them. So it's a question, but it's a possibility. Though even if we can't buy any of these science buildings, just that +5 science is a huge deal. And the secondary effect will also be reducing the unhappiness from illiteracy. So it's not only helps us to keep up tech-wise, but it gives us extra happiness, which is something we desperately need. So long-term effect of the Jesuit education is definitely better than the Crusader spirit, and that's why I'm going for it. So let's actually, one more thing. The secondary effect of the Crusader spirit. If we were playing on Marathon on a large map, that would be another reason to go for Crusader Spirit, because on Marathon, on huge maps, we usually have so much happiness that we can afford to capture pretty much every city on the map. So we would get a tons of culture and gold from the second part of the Crusader Spirit. But on this map, we have to like avoid capturing cities as much as possible. I have to take only cities that are necessary. So we won't be taking that many, which like reduces the effect of Crusader Spirit. So it's good, but in the current situation, it's not good enough. So yeah, just education it is. Let's finally take it, and it already gave us 3 happiness. And I think we don't even have universities in some of the cities where illiteracy is the biggest problem, like these 3, maybe even 4. Which means we can expect some more happiness once we get those universities up. So that's that, and yeah, what I want to focus on in this episode is just building up our navy. So let's. I think we can end the turn already, or can we? Oh, and of course I started recording, and my cat wants something. Give me a second. Okay, and I'm back. I apologize for that. Uh, can we end the turn? I think we can. So let's do it. Go. Okay, everyone, just move the wood, or all the ships, move the wood as fast as possible. I checked the city, and we should be able to buy frigates and corvettes in wood. I would like to have more harbors on this side of the map, but we don't. And I honestly am happy that I should be able to buy the most advanced ships. Yeah, I wasn't sure if we, or if harbor was enough, or if we would need seaport. So yeah, as long as we can buy ships here, even like 1 every 2 turns, I'm fine with that. What is this? Fate contest for... What? Did we just win a fate contest? How the hell did that happen? And what? Oh, we got this point in all cities. Okay, that's why it shows up so many times. And we got 50 influence with Bucharest. Where is Bucharest? This is Genoa. Valletta, Florence, Ragusa, Bucharest. Here. Okay, how much do we need? Oh, okay, let's forget about alliance. Is this the reason why we got the happiness? Still, it didn't change anything when we got the happiness. Let's just not think about it. I'm just surprised that he managed to win a fate contest. Like, I mean, really surprised. And that will speed up all the great people pretty significantly. Okay, well, I'll take it. Unexpected boost. Carthage. I think we want to work all the forests now. Let me check for great people. Oh, and we got the great merchant. I probably don't want another one. Question is, what's it gonna do with the happiness if I remove these 2 guys? Let's look at this. And no, it's not gonna do anything. Sure, if I want to work the Great Diploma. Okay, this is gonna increase the happiness. And this is... What the hell? Oh, I'm confused. How does it look like with growth? 14 is still pretty decent. So maybe I'll just leave it this way. The Great Merchant in 53 turns isn't horrible. And we all need money for our navy. And for upgrades later. Actually, later. It's not that late. We are working on another military tag. Actually, maybe let's focus on the money. Okay. And what else? How did this happen? I mean, are we really... How can we win the Fate contest with just 250 per turn? I'm pretty sure that there are some cities that are doing like 4 times that much. Actually, it could be because... where is it? Religion. I think it's religion. Here. Because of this. When we get social policy, we get fate. It's still not that much, but it could have made the difference. That's the only thing I can imagine. Definitely some unexpected events right from the start today. Okay, we have enough money for this upgrade, and yeah, we are not gonna trade with you because we can't. Okay, one. Look how close this is. And we have to just travel around the whole world to get in position. Okay, what do we need to fix? Let's fix this tile so that it's not smoking. And send someone south probably. We are most likely getting some unhappiness from pillaged tiles. So let's get rid of that. And our ships will wait in Polish territory so that China doesn't get suspicious. What about you? All these tiles are already improved. What we can do is move south. Let's build farms here most likely. And then 2 villages. Let's start with those villages, I think. Okay. Next. You, buddy, have to keep moving. Why can't I? Oh, we don't have money. Wait. Come on, people, keep moving. Next. Colombo has a new ally. Well, don't really care about that. I just want to get Valletta back. I'll be happy. You want open borders? No, that's not gonna happen. I noticed that she has whales. I hope she will still have whales after this turn. Come on. We might be able to get them for a reasonable price. Yeah, because she seems to be getting whales from one of the city-states, most likely. So that's why she's willing to sell her only copy for a reasonable price. This is gonna be, what, 8? Maybe 6. I mean, 6, 7. And I think quite a few cities wanted whales. Or why do we have Wheel of the King Day everywhere? Oh, maybe I was wrong, or... Maybe I just don't remember something, why we get Wheel of the King Day everywhere. At least Athens will get Wheel of the King Day as well. What is this? Genoa. Wait. Isn't Genoa... Oh, there goes our alliance. But still, we have a lot of influence there, so at least we'll be friendly for quite a while. Sydney declared... What I need to keep an eye on is... What? Did they... They renewed the defensive pact. I mean, Morocco renewed the defensive pact. That is unfortunate. I'll have to keep an eye on this. Maybe try to start the war between Ethiopia and Morocco. That would be like ideal, but I'm not sure that I can do that. Tactical experts from Volta believe Kaupang be significant strategic importance. Where is Kaupang? Oh, here. Yeah. And how am I supposed to get that? Well, that's one quest we are definitely not gonna finish. Okay, production. Still poverty, and I don't think I can do anything about that. Look at that, I can just buy the... Now when we have our Reformation belief, do we really care about a great prophet? What are we doing on illiteracy? Still have to do something about religious divisions, but not right now. This is very tempting. I think I'll actually do it. Okay, let's get bank and then caravanserai. We'll have to get everything that reduces poverty. And then circus. After that, workshop, aqueduct, baths, constabulary. Something like this. We are not currently researching any tags that would give us more buildings, so I can queue up multiple buildings. Is this still smoking? Nope. Just this tile. Fix it. And you still have to wait. Don't have the money. Repair the mine. And how are we doing here? Fix that. And this should be the last tile we have to fix. You can build me a lumber mill. And here is our envoy that will head to Valletta. So this should also give us We Love the King Day. Let's check. It's 3 turns. And that's 18. Okay. And start moving. Good. How much money do we have? Enough for another upgrade, and I think enough to buy a ship. The question is, can I do it, or do I want to do it right now? I do. We have both armory and barracks. And what do we want? We have 3 frigates? Oh, frigate is too expensive? Okay, let's wait a turn. I want... We have 3. I probably want like 8 frigates. I'll just keep buying frigates forever. Go. Why are you not moving? Come on. 16 turns. Now that's a long time, but I think that's more or less how many turns we need to finish the preparation. So maybe it's not the end of the world. And yeah, that will line up with rifling because we can start the upgrades after we declare war on China. It will take a while for our ships to take Hangzhou. While they are attacking the city, we'll be upgrading our land units, and when we are done with that, we should be able to start moving them. Okay, that should work just fine. Next. Now, during this peace period, the most important thing is to keep an eye on the world politics. We have to try and somehow break the alliance that's forming between China, Ethiopia, and Morocco. That's why I'm keeping an eye on all these city-states, what's happening, how they are changing allies. Send the request units. Excuse me. Ethiopia, who are you at war with? Byzantium, you are winning. Really not much I can do. They are not gonna declare on each other. At least I don't think they would do that. Declare war. Ethiopia, no, impossible. Yeah, they don't want to do this because that would mean war with China. Okay. Oh, illiteracy. Surprised that illiteracy is still such a problem after we took Jesuit education. How many specialists are we working? Enough so that we should rush the garden. After garden, a workshop, then a grocer, then constabulary. I'll have to figure out where do we build the artist guilds. Because we don't have that many people. I'm not sure I'll be able to work those guilds. Where's the frigate? Give me. Naval land units. Yep. Targeting. How does it look like with our unhappiness from religion? That's 1, 2, 3. 4. You can get 4 happiness. Exchange for like 1600 faith. And yeah. Could get some happiness in Warsaw as well, but this feels like waste of faith, to be honest. Well, let's do it. Before the Inquisitors get more expensive. 1, 2, 3, and I think the 4th one was in Goddess. Okay. We had exactly what we needed. And let's maybe wait a bit. As long as we are in the green numbers, I think I'll wait and then try to remove as much heresy as possible with each of those Inquisitors when our happiness drops to like 0. Go. The envoy. What? Yeah, please. Can we get the alliance back? It sucks that I have to go against Byzantium, but I need my ally back. It's more happiness. And I mean, I don't want to risk to somehow getting into a situation where for no reason Byzantium declares on us, maybe because someone bribes them, and then we end up at war with Valletta. Like, go. Public declaration from China. What do you want? Yeah, sorry. But, I mean, that is my ally, so let's just stay away from him. Whatever seeks a new natural wonder. Treaty with Poland, liberation possible. Keep feeding the city. Very good. And the Inquisitors can wait for now. We need more lumber mills. Keep going. Okay, more people. Oh. Actually, we can work the stone. I thought that we wouldn't be able to work the stone from anywhere. I didn't notice it was in range of Sparta. That's great. Yeah, let's lock it and I'll improve it as soon as possible. We have a worker here that should be available in like 2 turns. Come on. Probably won't get anything better than this. So yeah, let's look at how we doing here. Poverty, electricity, poverty. The poverty should go down with the bank. After that, let's get the caravanserai. I'm actually work the forest at some point. Maybe let's get the herbalist. It's only 4 turns anyway. Workshop, grow circumstabulary. 45. And what are you doing? Checking if I can rebuild something. I don't think so. What are our options? We can send this guy down, help with another village. Okay, how does this affect happiness? Doesn't affect happiness. Illiteracy crime. Oh. Can't do anything about that. This has like no effect. Maybe get artist guild here. Also doesn't change much. Doesn't even change our happiness. I'm looking at the time that we need to build these buildings, and it really doesn't change at all. So probably the sea tile is the best option, surprisingly. Okay. And more ships. Yes! Look at that! Well. I'm not too happy about China building the Neuschwanstein, but it had to happen, right? They rushed, where is it? They rushed railroads. The main reason to rush railroads usually is to get the Neuschwanstein. Plus, for them, it's also getting to hotels. Just maybe even a bigger deal. I didn't realize how good hotels will be for them. Well, another reason to take them out. This is what? Oh, it doesn't give them any defensive bonuses, and I would really like to know where they build it, because we need that city. I mean, this is the solution of our problems. Take the city where China built Neuschwanstein. Show me. They didn't build it in the capital. They don't have hills here. Has to be near our hills, mountains. They don't have a mountain there. Where is it? There is most likely a city here, and that's where they build it. Or also possible they build it in Hangzhou, because that city has a mountain. And that would be just perfect. Listen, China, can we have an embassy? Oh, and I need to exploit our territory. But what I was really happy about is this. Who declared on China? Morocco. That's like perfect. They still have defensive pact with Ethiopia, which is gonna be a pain in the ass, because they're closer to us than Morocco. But now we will get another friend. Can we get a good friend? Do you want iron? Holy crap! Look at the price for 1 iron. How much do we have? 8. How much do we need? I think I can sell 4. Be fine. At the price. Oh, and never mind. Come on, dude. Give me your tax. Anyway, how much can we get for this? How much money? Oh, he has more than enough. 25? 28 probably is too much. Yeah, 27. 27 gold per turn for 4 iron. Dude, you have to be desperate. And let's try to stay friendly with him as much as possible. And for as long as possible. That we could somehow create something like an alliance against China. Now, that would be us, Denmark, Byzantium, Morocco. That sounds good. This is probably a city for Artist Guild. Let's queue it up. I will log the C tile for now, but once we get the guild, I'll switch immediately. We are done with all the repairs around here. Let's build a mine. And now we can get rid of some roads. Although, do we have to get rid of roads? Once we start the war with China, we'll probably be happy to have all these roads that lead to the coast. So let's forget that. Let's get rid of this road, though. Yes, I'm sure. And improve the stone finally. You can build me another lumber mill. What is this? Walls in Warsaw. happiness is not going up. Well, castle is guaranteed happiness, so let's get that. Let's see. That library. Okay, so that's Warsaw, and now Łódź. Shrine is just one turn, why not? Same for Granary. Anything from Stoneworks? I don't think so. Let's forget that. Customs House, Circus probably. Bank, Caravanserai, Aqueduct, Workshop, and then we'll see. Next. Yeah, keep moving. Fine. Is this the same ship? Come on. And our supply cap is going up. Perfect. That's what I wanted. A new unit from Valletta. Well, I'll take it. 1, 2. Where do we move it? Probably this way. Maybe all the way here. Keep an eye on Ethiopia. We just lost Valletta. Again. I think we lost that to a diplomat, so we are not getting it back. Come on, Byzantium. You can compete for Genoa. Why would you go after my ally? I hope you lose the war. Okay. This was feeding the capital. Yeah, we still want that. Can we move a little bit more? Get some vision in this area. Fortify. Yeah, as close to China as possible without them being worried about our military presence. Something like this. It's another upgrade. How many ships do we still have to upgrade? Let's see. 2 more caravels. And then we should be done with upgrades. Good. Okay, next.
جيت وأنا كل أمل باش نوصلوا شي اتفاق.
I just sold you a ton of iron. Yeah, I think I will keep the rest. Sorry. I am within the borders of my vassal. This doesn't count. Or shouldn't count for military presence. Come on. Well, I'm not gonna declare now, of course. let's get the visibility range. That will be useful. Moving. Yeah, now the great diplomats are just popping up everywhere. That'll be a pain in the ass. We'll lose so many, not just allies, but friends. Just the stupid great diplomats just remove our influence. Let's go to grocer. Here's an artist guild. Can we lock specialist slots? 18, 22. Delay the growth quite a bit. I think it's worth it. Where do we get great artists in 10 Terrans? Probably should start getting some great works at least. Because without it, we will get into trouble later. Just stay here. Now it doesn't matter anymore. But good to know next time that being inside of your vassal's territory counts as threatening military presence. I didn't know. And now with the Artists Guild, we probably want to get the garden. Okay. Next. No, why would I do that? And why would you do that? Dude, forget about that. Focus on China. Why? You have no reason. They're literally on the opposite sides of the world. Why would you not think about that? And yeah, you want tobacco, but I'm not giving you more happiness. Go away. All I want from you is open borders. How are we doing? Just get a constabulary. How far are our ships? Still quite a long way to go, which means I'll just... First of all, let's invest into university. Second... where's the frigate? Another frigate. Okay, go. And by the way, I didn't forget about those Inquisitors. I'm still waiting Once we drop to red numbers, then I'll pop them. I get gold somewhere else. Didn't think so. Okay, I'll work the market. No longer friends with Genoa. That's a lot of unhappiness because of that. Let's get that envoy. I think I will have to stay friendly, at least friendly with Genoa. Because that was like 6 probably happiness difference. And now it's time for those inquisitors. Okay. Can we get even more? Here we can get 1 happiness, Knossos. Nothing there. Oh, don't have the fate. Okay. I'll just build a lumber mill, or... Okay, I'll just build the lumber mill. I was thinking about mine because Sparta has enough food, but... I just... Oh, maybe I'll change it. You'll see. I'm not sure. But I definitely want mines on these tundra hills. Cargo ship. That was... Let's see what we can get. Yeah, I don't think I want to send a cargo ship to China, because we would lose it when we declare. And I think I'll stick this state. Maybe not. That suddenly looks pretty bad. How far can we go? Where's Argos? Oh, that's down here. Okay, never mind. I want a safe trade route. Sure that I can get one though. This one doesn't look too bad. Or this one. I don't like the religious pressure we'll be getting. What are the other options? Send maybe some production. But we don't really need that. We don't need the food because we are already growing too fast for the happiness that we have. Okay, let's go for this. And maybe I'll try to get 2 ships and just protect the trade route during the war with China, or at least try it. What are you doing? Removing roads. Okay, doing that. Another frigate. And here's our great writer. I think I need that culture. Let's do that. And we have 4 terrains for the next social policy. And this is the big question, and the question for you guys from this episode. Which social policy tree do we go with? Ideal would be something that gives us happiness immediately, but I don't think we can get anything like that. I was thinking grabbing Opener of Artistry, just for the great people production. But then I don't think we want to finish the artistry. It would really be just for the opener, and I'm not a big fan of just like taking a pieces here and there, not focusing fully on one tree. Imperialism wouldn't be horrible. That one movement for naval units would be huge on this map. When you think about what's gonna happen, how much you're gonna fight on the sea, that's actually a massive boost. And it's also for embarked units, that will be useful. And the extra side, just all the good stuff. Production for military units, minus gold for upgrades, that's pretty important, and it's scaling up. But it's not happiness. Where would we get happiness here? With the martial law, I'd be willing to start puppeting cities, and +1 happiness from constabularies. That's actually a big deal. We probably won't get that many monopolies. Exploitation, food production. Oh, ocean, coast, and lake tiles is +2 science and +1 production. That's actually a pretty big deal. This is nice. Not like game changing. And a civilizing mission. Gold when you conquer a city sounds nice. Puppet cities with courthouses. Oh, and cities with courthouses gain production towards buildings. And 10% production per era difference between your current era and the buildings era. Okay, so you will just rebuild the cities much faster. What's the finisher? Pentagon, each area unit station in the city increases the city defense by 3, reduces unhappiness from needs by 3%. That is interesting. Naval units gain iron side promotion. It's not bad. That's definitely an option. I'll just quickly mouse over all the social policies. I can go through this off camera, and you guys just can pause the video if you need to read everything. If you want to think about what would be the best. And rationalism. I mean, observatories would be great. Boost to villages is nice, but it's not as good, I think, as imperialism for us, especially because we have problems staying happy. So the scaling bonus when the empire is happy wouldn't apply like all the time. Science from strategic resources would be nice as well. So yeah, let's make a cut here. The question, as I said, guys, is what or which social policy do we go with now? It's, I think, a pretty important decision. And one of the decisions that could actually be the difference between winning and losing the game. We need to get the happiness pretty much everywhere, and this is one of the opportunities where we can find some. And yeah, in the next episode, we'll hopefully finish the preparations for the war with China, and then declare in the episode after the next one. I think that's what's gonna happen. But for today we are done. So as usual, I hope that you liked today's episode. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.